Taylor Swift, the lyrical alchemist whose confessions have soundtracked heartbreak for a generation, turned the spotlight inward on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, unveiling the tender machinations behind her engagement ring, a bespoke emblem of forever crafted by her NFL beau Travis Kelce, with the patience of a poet and the precision of a playmaker. In a segment that crackled with vulnerability and delight, aired to a rapt late-night audience, the 35-year-old Eras Tour Empress didn't just flaunt the Diamond Dazzler. She dissected its origin story, revealing how Kelce harbored the heirloom in the making for a really long time before the backyard proposal that sealed their saga. "He's just my favorite person I've ever met, no offense to everyone else," Swift gushed, her voice a melody of awe. "But the fact that this is the person that I get to hang out with every day forever, that's the whole thing of it. You look at it and you're like, I'm going to hang out with him forever, and this represents that." It's a rare unfiltered glimpse into the fortress of their romance, where gridiron grit meets Grammy gold, transforming a bauble into a ballad's coda. The ring itself, a masterpiece of modern jewelry, became co-star in the confessional glow of Fallon's studio. Custom designed with a jeweler whose artistry rivals Swift's own vault of secrets, the piece boasts intricate side details that Fallon himself couldn't resist praising. "It's gorgeous, even the sides are beautiful." Swift, beaming like a schoolgirl with a crush, concurred with emphatic delight. "I know. I look at it constantly, like it doesn't feel in any way normal for me. This isn't casual accessorizing. It's talismanic, a constant companion that whispers permanence amid the ephemera of tours and touchdowns." Kelce, the 36-year-old Kansas City Chiefs tight end whose 3 Super Bowl rings pale beside this personal triumph, poured intention into every facet, researching cuts, sourcing stones, envisioning a design that echoed Swift's ethereal aesthetic without veering into vulgarity. In an industry rife with borrowed bling and publicity proposals, his promising effort stands as authenticity incarnate. Months of clandestine consultations, sketches hidden in playbook margins, a labor of love that predated the knee drop by seasons untold. Swift's recounting elevates it from accessory to artifact, a physical postscript to the love letters she's penned in platinum. The proposal's choreography, revealed in vivid strokes, paints Kelce as romantic ringmaster, orchestrating intimacy amid his podcast empire. Post-recording of New Heights, the sibling-helmed show that's become a cultural juggernaut, Kelce shrouded his Kansas City abode in blackout drapes, banishing natural light to preserve the backyard's clandestine canvas. What emerged was a secret garden oasis, as Swift described it with wide-eyed wonder. Floral cascades in crimson and ivory, fairy lights twinkling like fireflies, a tableau evoking the enchanted realms of her folklore forests or Evermore's wintry whimsy. Fallon, ever the prop master, brandished a photo of the setup, eliciting Swift's exclamatory joy. "Look at that. That's what he was turning the backyard into." Announced August 26, just 13 days after the episode's release, the nuptials' timing was no accident. A narrative not tying podcast patter to eternal vows, with Kelce's on-air nerves perhaps the subtlest foreshadowing. For Swift, whose discography dissects doubt and devotion, this setup resonates as real-life redemption arc. From Red's wreckage to Midnight's midnight confessions, her heart's odyssey culminates in a man who builds gardens from gridiron soil. This disclosure arrives as Swift navigates Life of a Showgirl's Afterglow, her 12th album, a review of reinvention blending vaudeville verve with vendetta verses. Yet, amid lyrical labyrinths, actually romantic as alleged arrows, cancelled as social scalpel, the ring anecdote grounds her in gossamer grace, humanizing the icon who commands coliseums. Kelce, no mere arm candy but active architect, emerges as equal, the athlete who traded end-zone dances for proposal planning, his long-time stewardship a testament to timing's sanctity. Swift's gaze upon the ring, "I look at it constantly," mirrors her songcraft, obsessive observation yielding art. It's a motif threaded through her canon, from 1989's Polaroids to Lover's Lavender Haze, where objects oracle emotions. Here, the diamond's facets refract their synergy, her wanderlust tempered by his steadiness, his bravado softened by her balladry. Fans, feasting on crumbs of coupledom, flood feeds with ring recreations and proposal recreations, turning private pledge public poetry. Broader strokes reveal a romance rewritten for the roadmap era. Swift's private jet pursuits of Chiefs games, Kelce's on-stage cameos during Era's encores in London and Dublin. Their union, sparked at 2023's Arrowhead inception, has weathered witch hunts, conspiracy churns branding Swift a psyop siren, emerging as pop's most potent power couple. The ring then isn't endpoint but emblem, promising not just perpetuity but partnership in the public eye. As wedding whispers swirl, destination dose in Tuscany or Tennessee. Swift's Tonight Show soliloquy sets tone, gratitude over grandeur. The whole thing of it, she muses, distilling eternity to everyday enchantment. In Kelce's effort she finds not just sparkle but substance, a forever forged in forethought, where every prong promises presence. As the spotlight shifts from studio to stadium, Swift's ring gleams not as trophy but talisman, a glittering guarantee that in love's league they're undefeated.